All right, there we go.
Rockies taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. Opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. So the Colorado Rockies with a gloomy outlook heading into the season. Definitely a long shot to contend. Singy, how do they outperform expectations and give that fan base some hope?
Boog, I got a feeling these fans are going to have to enjoy the little things this year. Maybe a fan favorite has a great season. Maybe a prospect really emerges or something. But this roster, it's just not cut out to go toe-to-toe with the league's best. I know it sounds like I'm writing them off already, but I'm really not. I mean, who knows? They have a hot start. Maybe the front office gets aggressive and adds some pieces, and they contend this year after all.
The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. Just about set and getting to start. Kodai Senga. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, this guy's coming off a season where fell short of 200 strikeouts, which is kind of the ultimate for pitchers to get to that level. And it just tells you how nasty his stuff is, but it also leaves a little bit on the table for him to come out this season and make sure that he gets over that number so that he can go into the offseason feeling like I'm in a pretty special group.
Win to first. One out in the top of the first. Time to check out the Rockies lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
And now the rookie second baseman, Travis Bazzana. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1's the count.
One out, bases empty.
Cleveland.
And there's a ball.
1 strike.
That's it.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center. Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Beats him to first, and now they have a base runner at second.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from him a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
Here's Michael Toglia. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Pretty good season last year. Was an all-star for us.
Man on second, 2 down. Swings through that one for strike 2.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here on opening day. And it remains 2-2.
Yeah, I could have done it. Strikeout. I didn't swing.
He's trying for third. Got him swinging.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back here in St. Louis, and today's starter, Framber Valdez.
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
And the 0-1. Late on that fastball.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
And up next for St. Louis, Mason Wynn. Strike 1. Valdez, multi-time All-Star. He features a sinker, a curve, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a 4-seamer. And it's fouled away.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Just missed.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that. And good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Swing and a ground ball. The throw to first. And the home first moving along quickly today. 2 gone. Here's the Cardinals lineup now. And the challenge for this lineup today, Singy, finding a way to have success against the sinker ball.
Yeah, it's a tough pitch to hit, Boog, and even harder to elevate. Got to set your sights a little bit higher when you're at the dish. They're struggling with it. I'd expect them to make some type of adjustment. It won't take long to see how well that sinker is working today.
Ivan Herrera stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
Counts 1-0.
2 out, space is empty. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, and that'll do it. Scoreless after 1. And we're back. Top of the second. Now it's the right fielder, Jordan Walker. Senga back to work. Walker getting the start in right, hitting 5th in today's lineup. And they went out and made a trade for him last season. And a big swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And a base hit up the middle. So a man on base to start the inning.
He was all over that one. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Here's the left fielder. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Ciani sizes this one up. He's got it. And there's 1 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And that one fouled off. Foul ball there. Walker stands at first with one out. And down on strikes. And there's two away.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Henry Davis, the next to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Henry Davis had a pretty good year last year. 13 almost 38 RBIs, 232. Everyday catcher.
Foul ball. Up the middle, win. They take the force out number 3. Back here at Busch Stadium, here's Nolan Gorman. And that one popped in the air, left field. Has a beat on it. Makes the catch for the out. Lars Nootbaar next up for the Cardinals. Up the middle, Tovar. Handles, throws to first. That's out number 2.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands. Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
That one just misses. No score here in the second. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. We'll move to the third with no score. Well, here we go, top of the third, scoreless game. Now the third baseman, Chris Bryant. That's to third. Over to first. One up, one down. Back to the top of the lineup, Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies. Grounded to Gorman. On to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third. Here's the second baseman, Travis Bazzana. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Top of the third, no score. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Donovan makes the grab, and that's the third out. Nothing doing for the. Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection.
I projected you terrible too.
That one fouled off. 0-1 now. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Good job to fight that one off. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. That misses the zone, and the count's even at 2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball
Inside,
and then
ball
late has a really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
Signed him in 2026.
Swing and a miss.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Two outs. Outside low, and that's ball 2. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back here in St. Louis, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Ezequiel Tovar. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
Well, these Rockies, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They're swinging early, being aggressive, but 1 or 2 pitches later, the at-bat is over. That's not going to cut it if it's not resulting in hits, so they might want to be a little more selective up there.
Slings to first, and a quick out, number 1.
You know, Boog, you often think of sliders more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Tolia in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there, he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
Walker at the plate for the 2nd time as he takes ball 1. That misses.
That's out.
Yeah, that's ball 2. 2 down, nobody on. Here on opening day. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Swing and a foul straight back. 2 down, nobody on. That's outside. Full count now. 4th inning underway, no score. 3-2. The pitch is outside, and ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
Number 82 takes a ball as he stands in for the 2nd time. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Line drive. That's a hit.
Let's go.
And now 1st and 2nd with 2 outs.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Go ahead run on base. Stepping in, Tyler Freeman. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Big RBI for him right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now the Rockies catcher, Henry Davis. He's 0 for 1. That one the other way. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 1-0. Bottom of the inning, and here's the St. Louis leadoff man, Michael Ciani. In there at the knees, strike 1.
0-1.
That clips the inside corner for a strike.
0-2 is the count.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Next offering is downstairs.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
How are they hitting this ball, dude?
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
And now Mason Wynn. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. And a strike on the outside edge.
No
The
balls, 2
Redbirds
strikes.
yet to pick up a hit here. Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
It's so windy outside.
And now it's Ivan Herrera. Swinging a foul out of play. The Cardinals down by a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one catches the zone, and the count is 0-2.
Look pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter,
hey, Jim, how's it going?
not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
On the ground. Sends it to Tolia, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Redbirds down quietly. They trail here 1-0. Ready now for the 5th inning. So in now for Colorado, Chris Bryant. Senga back to work. Fastball for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That misses the zone. Going to count 1-2.
Nothing I'm doing now.
Strikes him out, went with the sweeper, and it worked.
Set him down on strikes on just 4 pitches that time, and this was just classic East-West pitching, Boo, and that's not as common these days. They went in, away, in, and then back away for the called 3rd strike, and that kind of pitching makes it tough on you as a hitter to know where to look, especially with 2 strikes.
Here's the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. That's too low, and it's 1-0. Doyle measures 6 feet 4 inches, 220 pounds, and he was selected for the All-Star game last year. And it's even up. Chris, when you take in a stadium, I think one of the things that I always contemplate is, where are you? And in St. Louis, Busch Stadium, you know exactly where you are with the arch in the background. They mow it into the lawn, the Gateway Arch. Basically goes from line to line and out towards center field, and then the retired numbers, the championship banners. But it really shows off the history of this proud franchise.
Yeah, Boo. And this city's always just covered in red, especially during the baseball season. But they've added that ballpark village out there in left center field. Very accessible to come into this city, stay downtown, get to the ballpark, and take in a game in a great setting.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. That misses the zone, and the count is 1-1.
With 2 out and nobody on, you want to go right after this guy. He's the number 2 hitter, which means if he gets on, you've got some thunder coming up behind him.
That's a hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Next to hit, Ezekiel Tovar. 0 for 2 in this one. Late with the swing there.
0-1's the count.
Oh.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And that is that. Back here in St. Louis, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's going to be Nolan Gorman. And that's in for a strike.
Hey,
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Got him. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one.
Well, he's showing some pretty dominating stuff out there in this one, not just in terms of swing and miss, but also in terms of command. You know, all the strikeouts, they just kind of speak for themselves, but when you don't walk anyone, you're demonstrating that you have the confidence in your abilities to truly go right after opposing batters.
Just missed.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
One down, base is empty.
Oh, I thought I had him.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Slides, but he
damn it.
off with it.
Chris. That's the first hit.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Struck out swinging his first time. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Tying run is at first. Last half of inning number 5. Got him swinging on the curveball. With number 9 for him in this game. 9.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
And now Nick Maton popped up Tovar.
Got him.
And that is the inning. So 1 left for the Cardinals. They still trail 1-0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
That's on you, boys. That's on.
Next offering is in for a strike. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. That one in the dirt, and the count is 1-2. Just missed.
He could have got me. Goddamn forkball, dude.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Bullpen action for the Cardinals. Luke Jackson preparing to come on if needed. Thompson, a left-hander, also throwing. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
It's ridiculous.
Good eye in that spot. On the ground to short. Win. Zips it to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. Here comes the manager out of the...
Oh, they took him out. Why would they take him out?
New pitcher for the Cardinals, Luke Jackson.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one handled in plenty of time to first. It's a 1-2-3 inning for the Rockies. Well, one-run game now up for St. Louis. Brendan Donovan. There's a strike.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys.
That hit him.
What?
And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. No outs. Runner at first. Rowdy Tellez now at the plate. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Double play ball to second. Off balance feed. There's one. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Now batting Michael Ciani, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Thank God. Rowdy Tellez is slow as fuck.
Late on that fastball.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slide.
That's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. They're down 1-0. New inning getting started. Now it's the DH, Tyler Freeman. And the first offering is not close. Headed towards the corner.
Foul.
And that's a foul ball. Check swing. Now to look down to first. And yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Gary Simmons. The 1-2. Ground ball up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Next to hit for the Rockies, Henry Davis. The pitch behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Nobody out. Runner at first. And that is out of play. And the pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The 0-2. Caught and missed. That's the first out at the top of the 7th. Here's Chris Bryant now.
Nice to get that.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Just missed.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And another ball.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Takes it in for the out. And now the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout.
Runner
Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw to second and great jump. Strike two.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
The 0-2. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. So one left for Colorado, but they lead it 1-0. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Just missed.
Hey! 1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is down low.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouled off. He was late. Looking to get the tying run on base. Missed with a changeup, and it's 3-2.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Squeezes it, and there's one down. And now the catcher comes up to him. Ivan Herrera. That one's in there. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here, the bottom of the 7th. Comes up empty.
So impressive how the velo is still there, even this deep into the outing.
Just off the inside corner. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base. Nolan Gorman getting ready to hit. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Back-to-back base hits. Timing on the swing was...
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Rockies bullpen. Framber Valdez won't go any further. Really solid performance out of him as he leaves with a slim lead. We'll take a break. New arm when we get back. New pitcher now, Cionel Perez.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very...
Tovar. Off-balance speed, there's one. What a double play that
Let's go.
was. Inning over.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jason Adams.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And a foul ball. Adam, a 6'3" righty, 230 pounds, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Kansas. That one ripped.
Yes, sir.
Did one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Ezequiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. 0 for 3 in this one. Fought off foul.
All these Rockies, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
One ball.
In the dirt, blocked.
Yeah.
And a good eye there.
Out.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
In the air, center field. Ciani in position. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only one out. Now here is Michael Toglia. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. Slides, but it gets by him. In comes some insurance as the runner scores from third.
Cool.
It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. 1 down. Next for Colorado, Jordan Walker.
Damn it.
To short, could be 2. Tosses to first. 2 gone now. Now the left fielder.
Well, I don't get this one yet.
And that drops in for a strike. Action in the St. Louis bullpen. Zach Thompson, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Rainey, a right-hander, loosening up as well. He swings and fouls one off. And it's second. Breaking ball misses down and away.
That's a ball.
Runner at second, 2 down, and we're in the top of the 8th. On the ground, out to short. Win. Slings it across. They limit the damage here. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ball. Luke Weaver takes over on the mound.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Right through there for a strike.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
He goes down looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that's outside, and that is ball 1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Goes down looking.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your bullpen arm when you roll them out there to start a new inning, hold on to a small lead. Just such a stabilizing effect. And not only get the first 2 hitters, but to strike them out. That gives everyone on defense a big boost of confidence.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. And the inning is over.
You heard that was mine, but
new pitcher on now, Tanner Rainey. Here's Tyler Freeman to hit. Swings through that. Action in the pen down there. Quinn Matthews, the left-hander, up and throwing. Pence warming up as well. Ball 1 there.
I think he's gonna get 3 balls. There we go.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Let's go, Tyler.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Rainey checks the runner. Freeman dives back in safely. Freeman at second with nobody out. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
0-2.
Hands on to the foul. That's a strikeout. Here's Bryant now. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
That one inside, and it's 2-0. Swing and a bouncer towards third, but it kicks foul. Here's a 2-1. Up the middle, Gorman.
Overthrow.
Fires over to first. Bryant out on the play. So 2 down now, and here is Brenton Doyle. First offering, and it just misses. 2 outs and a runner at third. You're at the top of the 9th. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Two outs. That clips the zone, and the count 1-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. 2 outs with a runner at third. That
2
one
balls,
missed.
2 strikes.
Headed towards the corner.
Oh, that's gonna be.
Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. As a run scores.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty.
Let's go.
And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Fasano, the next to hit, takes ball 1. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He's out and makes the play.
One of the most fun and exciting things you can do as an outfielder, you lay out, you make a diving catch, and you end the inning. That gets the team fired up in the dugout.
Last chance for the home team. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Rowdy Tellez. Here comes the closer here in the 9th, Yoel Payams. A chance at his first save of the year. And immediately pumps in a strike. To the left-handed hitter. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Outside. Now 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a
There you
strikeout.
go.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. I mean, you get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the fielders that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
Ciani stands in now, looks at that one inside. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
And a big swing and a miss.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
The Rockies leading by 3 here in the last half of inning number 9.
How do you hit that? It's ridiculousness of this.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That to right. Walker hauls it in, and there's 2 away. 1 out left for the Cardinals, and now Mason Wynn. On the ground, and this should do it. Bazzana. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Rockies claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Sometimes you can flip a coin with these short 2-game series, but they came out, they got the first game, and that's all you want to do. You know you're guaranteed a split at this point, but now you got to turn the page and get ready for the next game. Perhaps you get a 2-game sweep.
The shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Sciambi. Talk to you soon.
Appreciate the second off. But yeah, it does look pretty good, like, especially since you compare it to the other games. Oh. First time on Marquez is not getting anything, but it is what it is.
baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show brings you the game of the week. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the St. Louis Cardinals.
We're going to bring Canvas up soon. And then there's another guy I want to bring up for Harper.
Man, Singy, he was on a whole different level in his last game. What an effort.
Yeah, Boogie had that look in his eye from the jump. Really had the hitters guessing all day. So much confidence on the mound, and the stats back it up.
That's one with Shohei.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to go. And our starting pitcher here today, Aaron Savali. What do you have on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Here's Bud Black's lineup for the Colorado Rockies. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustment. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
One down, base is empty. And a big swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 straight.
Hard ground ball, base knock.
No, Lozano, let's go.
So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
So who do you guys think?
So in now for Colorado, Ezekiel Tovar.
Hitless
Hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. Here goes the runner. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. And now 1-2.
Yeah, you should really stream my Madden, my EA, CFB, and then over the show.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
I ain't doing it though right here. It's with NBA 2K14 and MLB The Show 16.
Gorman. There's one. Back to first, and it's over his head. And, oh, no, it's out of play. Just a terrible throw there.
Well, he hung in there at second to get the out, but the return throw to first was way offline. And I have to think the runner coming in the second had a part in that. You can't assume the double play, but because the batter moves up past first, he does get charged with the throwing error right there.
Here's Michael Tolia. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Man on second, 2 down. Out to center. Ciani sizing this one up. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. The Rockies strand 1. And we're back. And on the mound now, Zach Littell.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Now we take a check of the St. Louis Cardinals lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
We know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
Oh, it's very late.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
1 ball.
1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
Ivan Herrera in the box here lets that one go for a ball. In the air, out towards left center, drops in for a hit, couldn't run it down.
Oh, there's my no-hitter.
So a man at first. Here's Nolan Gorman. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's the 3rd out. Back here in St. Louis, and now the right fielder, Jordan Walker. Walker measures 6 feet 6 inches, hitting 5th in today's lineup. A former first-round pick in 2020. That's down and in.
1 ball, no strike.
Good first.
Next offering is fouled back.
Nope, ball 2.
And there's a ball. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and it's through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Here's the left fielder. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Walker gets his lead at first with nobody out. Next pitch is downstairs.
Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talked to around the league.
Yeah, he's an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of... Makes the grab, 1 down. Dives to the bag. Got it. Double play. Here's Tyler Freeman to hit. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. And that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. And here is Henry Davis. He was hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. And now 2 aboard. Chris Bryant gets a chance to hit here. That clips the corner.
Ridiculous.
And that's in there at the knees.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well executed.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Now 1-2.
That pitch was pretty borderline at the top of the zone, and he's not digging the call out there on the mound. Clearly pretty frustrated, so he's going to have to collect himself a little.
Nootbaar at a dead sprint. Makes the grab on the run. And that's the 3rd out. 2 left for Colorado. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. Back here at Busch Stadium. And now the DH, Alec Burleson. Littell back to work. There's a strike.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
Touches down.
Oh, what the
That's
fuck?
a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Runner on the go. This to third. Bryant throw to first in time. And they get Arenado for the out.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened. So you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
After the loss yesterday afternoon where they really didn't ever get things going on offense, I think this is an important opportunity right here to pick up an early run.
Burleson leads off second with one gone in the inning. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. To the right side, but that rolls foul. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. The pitch. In the air, foul off first. Tolia snags it for the second out.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
I still don't know why.
Rowdy Tellez in the box with two gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And that's it for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. So one hit is all they get. End of two here at Busch Stadium. No score. Back here in St. Louis, top half of the third inning. Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Brenton Doyle. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Okay. Yeah.
That one catches the corner for a strike.
What about? Yeah. I still don't understand why this sounds first line. Just $100-some million deal.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Because now I'm stuck with this contract. That's why I'm playing him right now at third base.
On the ground. Win. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Just an outstanding play going up the middle right there. And the exchange to get the throw off to first just shows you why he's one of the best shortstops around. So smooth yet so quick at the same time. And any slower and those wheels burning down the first baseline are going to turn that into an infield hit.
Zips it across, and that quickly 2 away. Now a chance for Ezequiel Tovar. Center field. Ciani under it. Brings it in for the third out. Home half of the third coming up.
Well done.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the third. Now up for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar. There's the strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, they get the strikeout there, and what kind of stood out to me was that they weren't shying away from contact. Every single pitch was in the strike zone, and that tells me they wanted to attack him, and it paid off.
And up next for St. Louis, Michael Ciani.
Horrible trade.
And the slider just misses. And a foul ball. Littell winds and deals. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Wynn stands in now and watches strike 1. Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
0-2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. And puts the squeeze on that one. That is the inning. Nothing across here this half. On to inning number 4. We're tied 0-0. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And set to lead off the 4th, Michael Toglia. Ball 1, no strikes.
It's the first one. This team doesn't hit a lot of home runs.
And downstairs. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 2-1. And a swing and a miss.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, going to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Hard hit, knocks it down. The throw is still in time, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. So digging in, Jordan Walker, 1 for 1 with a single so far. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Thank the heavens.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Now the left fielder.
Oh, no.
Rolled to short. Possible 2 ball. There's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Next is the designated hitter, Tyler Freeman. And he's already singled in this game. Swinging a foul out of play. Next pitch is outside. Just missed. And a swing and a miss.
Oh. Last one with that work.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
2 outs. Headed down the line. And a foul ball. Swing and a pop-up. Gorman makes the catch, and that'll do it. 1 left for Colorado, and we are still scoreless. Back here in St. Louis, bottom 4, here's the catcher, Ivan Herrera. Slider clips the zone.
You know, these Cardinals, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. you can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
One away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Check swing, and he went. No balls, 2 strikes. See ya. Strikes him out for the 2nd time today.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Burleson stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
No.
That one a little bit high, and the count is 2-0. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that is cut on and missed. And a count 2-1. And that's outside.
There's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Hard hit right side. Tolia steps on the bag, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. And down in order go the Cardinals. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Savali back to work. Fouled off down the right side.
All these Rockies doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
Yeah, it is, but too bad I'm not having a great recipe.
Next pitch is outside. Got it. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Doyle up for the 3rd time and takes ball 1.
Ball.
2 out, space is empty.
Thank God.
That's a base hit. Wide throw, and it gets away. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Oh, that's just an unacceptable error right there. Just kind of lackadaisical in getting it back into the infield, and there's really no excuse for that. Turned a simple single into a runner in scoring position now.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. And that's the 3rd out. Back here at Busch Stadium, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Nolan Arenado. That's in there. It's 0-1. Arenado in his 13th season, 34-year-old vet, and he's a former Gold Glove Award winner. Corrals it, and there's 1 away.
No, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there. The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. Ball 1 there. And a swing and a miss. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
Really nice job working both sides of the plate for that strikeout. Started him off inside, then away, back inside again, and that one set him up for that last pitch on the outside part of the plate that he just swung right through. Pretty smooth sequence right there.
Sends it to Tolia. St. Louis goes down in order. Redbirds down quietly. Still no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the top of the 6th. So in now for Colorado, Ezequiel
You gotta average
Tovar.
9 strikeouts.
Line drive,
Oh.
makes the catch, and there's one gone.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Tolia lays off down low as he digs in for the 3rd time.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And it goes just foul. That's off the mark. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now he steps out of the box as he asks for time. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. 1 down, base is empty. Outside low, and that's ball 3.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball line to center. Ciani makes a nice running catch.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Walker in the box again, takes a strike. Bounce to the left side. Arenado. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Make it 6 shutout innings. Bottom of the 6th. Now it's the right fielder, Lars Nootbaar. Check swing called strike. 0-1.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Got him. Strikeout number 8.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. And here's the St. Louis leadoff man, Michael Ciani. Next offering is in for a strike.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. And they had their first hit since the 2nd inning. Now up for St. Louis, Mason Wynn. Both 2 in this one. Littell checks over to first, and he's back. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. That one off the bad part of the bat. Just a lazy fly ball. He's got it. And there are 2 outs.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Herrera in the box now. No balls and a strike. Pitch is in there. And the count is 0-2. With the go-ahead run at first, here in the bottom of the 6th. Next pitch is outside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Yes, sir.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jorge Lopez. Here's the left fielder. Line drive, base hit.
Thank the heavens.
So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Wastes no time there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Freeman in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Those aren't strikes, boys.
Pitch misses. And 1-1. Movement in the bullpen for the Cardinals. Zach Thompson up and throwing. Adam also throwing. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
On the ground, 2 ball. Off balance feed, there's 1. Out in the toss to the pitcher. It's a 3-6-1 double play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first, and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Fly ball down the line.
Oh, shit.
Nootbaar gets under it. Reaching for it and brings it in. 1 hit. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Fucking ridiculous.
Foul ball there.
Timing issues can snowball quickly, and that's what we're witnessing here. This lineup's inability to lock onto the pitcher's delivery is causing a few awkward swings.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swings and misses, struck him out.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Burleson batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike 2.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Oh, you gotta hold it that one. I haven't thrown a sinker in that. Let's see what happens.
Got him. And he keeps putting up the K's. That's number 11. Here's Nolan Arenado. On the ground, right side. Sends it to Tolia. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Back here in St. Louis, ready to begin the 8th. Here is Chris Bryant. Lopez back to work. On the ground, right side. Down the line, and it's foul. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Activity in the bullpen. JoJo Romero, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Out to short. Whips it across. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. And now, Brenton Doyle, 1 for 3. First pitch misses. And another ball.
2-0.
And it is 2-1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swing and a miss. And the count is even, 2-2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
1 down, base is empty. He fouls it off. We'll do it again.
That's a good ball.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
And he's a guy that will certainly think about stealing a bag or two. Not the kind of speed you want to put on base in a tie game.
Lopez keeping an eye on him. Bazzana in the box now. Takes strike 1. Runner on the go.
Oh, I got that one.
This one drilled right center field.
Bazzana.
That one heading for the fence
The
and gone. His first homer of the year, it's 2-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth.
Let's go.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Digging in, Ezekiel Tovar. Hit hard on the ground to short. Slinging it to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. Michael Tolia digging in for the Rockies. And that's downstairs. Ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in, and we're in the top of the 8th. Missed inside with the curve.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
3-2 on the way. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. This looks like extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there.
New arm on the mound for the Cardinals, Zach Thompson.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Now here is Jordan Walker. Throw over to Tellez. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But the Rocks bring in 2 on this big fly. And it's 2-zip. Major League Baseball is on the show. So digging in, Brendan Donovan. That one pulled foul.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
In the air, right field. Walker pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Smash.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Rockies bullpen. Cionel Perez gets the call from the pen. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season. Now, Lars Nootbaar. First pitch, and he just misses. And another ball.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at-bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Tying run at the plate. Late swing, foul to the left. Next offering is downstairs.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion.
Caught him looking for the K.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Swinging a foul straight back. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. A strong showing from the Colorado bullpen. Through 8 full, it's the Rockies 2. Back here in St. Louis, now it's going to be number 82.
2 from Indies.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Quinn Matthews up and loosening in the pen. Pence getting cranked up as well. Ground ball to the right side. He'll do it himself. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
Freeman at the plate and takes high there.
1 ball, no strike.
Hammered, base hit.
Very good, Tyler.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Henry Davis. And there's the strike. Freeman at first, 1 gone. Late on that fastball. In the dirt. Not in time. He's safe. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. That one not close. 2-2.
Count's ball.
Struck him out looking.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called 3rd strike.
Bryant in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Up and in. 2 balls, no strikes.
2-0.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Arenado tosses across the first, and the inning is over. And we're back. So they turn to their closer, Yoel Payams. He comes in with a chance for his 2nd save of the season. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
And that misses. Ball 2. Struck him out of the foul tip. And now the Cardinals catcher, Ivan Herrera. That one at the knees for a strike. Just off the inside edge. The Rockies leading by 2. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. And now 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Here's a high chopper. Bryant tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Ground ball, and this should do it. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Rockies use 3 pitchers to combine for the shutout.
These 2-game series have a different feel. There's kind of an urgency. So to come in and take both games, sweep the series, feels really good. You kind of wish that it was a 3 or 4 game series when you're this high.
2-0 your final here in this one. And the road.
Austin Gumbers suck. We might be looking at Ian Happ. I might try to get Tyler O'Neill. But I'm gonna stop here for today. So I'll probably play it again tomorrow. But you know, not guys. Those good things. Catch you next one. Peace.